For us, a brush with stinging nettles can cause a great deal of discomfort. But within this miniature forest, other creatures live out their lives unaffected by the plant's defences. These are the enemies of many a gardener, aphids or greenfly, although these young have not yet developed the wings they will have in their adult form. These tiny creatures can easily pick their way through the sharp spines of the stinging nettles so they can feed on the sap of the plant. On the leaves below are the abandoned outer casings of their even younger forms. These casings are called exuviae and are outgrown as the young progress through their stages of development. Here you can see the difference in size between the younger form and the older form is considerable. The presence of so many aphids attracts another creature to the tangle of nettles, the ladybird. There are 47 species of ladybird resident in Britain and Ireland. For most of them, including this harlequin ladybird, their favourite food is aphid, and because of this, they're often seen as natural pest controllers. Amongst the stinging nettles, ladybirds don't just find food, they can also find a mate. If this feat of stamina impresses you, bear in mind that the mating process can last up to 8 hours. Before too long, the aphids are stepping amongst some freshly laid ladybird eggs. Once they hatch, it is essential that they feed as quickly as possible. Their eggs provide the first meal. Depending on the species, it will take the larvae between 3 to 5 weeks to progress through several stages of growth, called instars, each instar being larger than the one before. After the first few instars, they develop distinctive patterns which identify their species. At the end of their last instar, the larvae become fatter, almost round. Their movements are increasingly sluggish. They are now entering the pupa phase of their development. Over the course of several hours, their outer layer hardens and then changes colour. Now they cannot move at all. Well, hardly at all. This subtle movement is believed to fend off parasites. An hour or so later, and you can see the outer casing has completely changed colour. It will stay like this until the ladybird emerges. Beneath this hardened layer, the last change of the ladybird's life is taking place. Time passes and the adult ladybird emerges, albeit with faded colouring. Now they can continue the cycle by hunting more aphids and looking for their own mate.